I'm not saying that the mind is bad, but we have different levels of us we can use. And I bring in even something more than heart energy. I love to have the sexual energy into my energy field around me, because through our sexual energy we create new beings coming to this planet. If I want to create something into my life, if I go through my sexual energy, coming through my heart, there's no limit to it. I can do everything.
When you're saying about sexual energy, it may cause some confusion.
It does. It does. It is the mind again which thinks in terms of sex. And mainly the man. The masculine mind always thinks in terms of sex. You know, scientific survey was stating even that we have, I don't know how many times we think of sex on a daily basis. It just pops into the mind. It is our reality. But there's so much more to sexual energy than only sex. Sex is just a small segment of our sexual energy. It is the creation we have.
So when we speak, about the sexuality, it becomes, and instantly connects with having sex.
Mm-hmm.
So what more does it have? What is the reason, that the sexuality is so much connected only with the sex in our understanding? Is it, I don't know, just like there is so much sex shown on the TV, on the screens and things like that? Or is it our education that we are not educated about our sexuality, about the power that we have? So what is that?
Well, even if you go to the literature about Tantra, you see an enormous wide angle of information which is available. I keep it simple. Be on the orgastic state of being, which is the highest level of our body frequency. If that frequency goes to our energy field around the body, we vibrate, we resonate on the highest level.
So being on the high level of orgastic state is not encouraging to make sex all the time? Or what?
There's nothing wrong with sex, but there's more to sex. If I teach myself to be resonating on that frequency, it makes my life very joyous. I'm full of bliss, I'm full of ecstasy. Just imagine to be on this orgastic state all the time. It is just a matter of breathing and opening the physical body to it. So it doesn't take a long time to get to the orgastic state whenever you have it trained.
So you were saying about the work that you make on a sexual level with men and women, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And so what are you doing actually? Because you are conducting the masculine workshops.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what is it about? So men are rather skeptical about the things of some development or just things like workshops. But what you do in this workshop, what is the core of this work that you do?
The liberation of our sexual bodies, sexual energy, is the first thing we need to learn. There's no limitation. I mean, it is not only that my partner can own my sexual energy. No. I am a sexual being by nature. But it is the society, it is our education, it is our religion who is limiting that personal freedom for our sexuality. So if I'm not free, my life is not free. I live my limitations. If I free my sexuality, it creates the freedom for me. I feel capable to go everywhere. And that is a great change in someone's life, if they feel this personal freedom. So the freedom is number one. Second is you need to feel that quality of the free ecstasy. And mostly we give it away. We give it away to our partners. That is not what is meant to be. When I am a liberated sexual being, I know how to deal with my own sexuality. Then I can share it in full extent no one owns my sexuality. I am owning my own sexuality, and I decide with whom I want to share it.
You know, from my experience that I've been talking about these topics with guys, there is a lot of fear standing underneath of that.
Absolutely.
And one of the, the greatest fear that they have, that if they liberate their sexuality, you were also using this thing of leaving their aggressor.
Yeah.
First of all, they are afraid of that they will destroy their life. They will not bring them too successful. Another thing, that how can they stay in their families? Because, being free on the sexual level, for many of them, means being free of making sex with everyone they want to. And it's not mergeable with the family life, with being responsible, and also with some qualities that are associated with being masculine in our life. So how do you merge it? How do you see it? And what to do with this, with the fear?
I detach to have sex and the sexual energy. They are total different things. Of course, the sex goes through our sexual energy. Whenever I start seeing that, then I can see feel what my sexual energy is like. If I feel the vibration in my body, if I feel my personal freedom on the sexual level, then I can just handle it. And I don't need to project it to anyone, because the world around me sees it, feels it by itself. And there is a level of attraction then. So I don't need to act to be sexual. I don't need to have sex to be sexual. And in the Tantra, we always talk about the sex-heart connection. Sure, there is a great fear, mainly on the man, about their instinctive sexual power. It is huge what we have inside. If we isolate our sexual energy, we don't live it through the heart, we can be a very, very, very dangerous person. We can become animalistic. We can become like a tyrant. We can become very powerful aggressors. But that is not what I talk about. I talk about that animalistic, yes, it is there, but let it come out through the heart. The heart doesn't know how to harm any person. It only knows to love someone. Now, if I have the desire to go to many girls or have a lot of sex, then I know I am not heart connected. I'm just living that instinct. It doesn't make me fulfilled. And I might go endless in cycles of sexual affairs with women, but still I feel this black hole inside myself, this unfulfilled feeling on the sexual level. So I need to teach myself first to have this satisfactory, fulfilled feeling within myself. Only then I can share it.